Welcome back, Wisco Rippin' fans. I got a unboxing for you guys today in this video, and it's an unboxing that'll go on, the 2020 Polaris General XP 1000. It's a review of the Garmin Drivesmart 65. Just got a simple suction cup holder and the company called VVmapping out of Michigan. So let's start off first with the Garmin. I chose a Garmin because after all the reading I did on VVmapping, the Garmin does give you turn-by-turn instructions, supposedly. I have not tested this out yet. I have just unboxed everything and put everything together so far. So this is almost a 7-inch screen. This is bigger than a cell phone. Where's my cell phone here? For comparison, there you go. That was actually on sale. It was on Amazon for $240, and then it went down to $199, and then it was $180. So I picked it up for $180 off Amazon. Then, like usual, you have your charging cord, and then a suction mount, and then your back mount that attaches to the back of your Garmin. What's nice about the Garmin is that card actually automatically uploads everything. You don't have to do anything other than change some of your settings. So it came in this little bag. Came with the memory card adapter for your computer for editing purposes, and then I think they went above and beyond. This costed me $40, and it shipped to Wisconsin in 2 days. So they give you a map, just a rough map of all the trails, some information on the back. Everything's in color. They did a great job over and above and beyond what I was expecting. I was just expecting to get the memory card and maybe a sticker, full color of how to use this when you plug it into maybe an Android tablet. That's what this is. Other handheld information maps on the computer. And then they also give you what is really nice, trail maps. This is actually what the color scheme you see on the Garmin itself. And then they have it narrowed down per states: Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Michigan. What I used the most when it comes to the Garmin in specific, what I used the most right here was the directions that they give you for setting up your recommended Garmin GPS or Lawrence units. So you just got to go into your settings and you play with whatever settings they actually give you, and they set it up. And I found for the most part almost every setting here. So that's about all I did. Followed the directions, and that was roughly it. Pretty simple. I'll go ahead here and turn this unit on. We'll just go to view map right away, and just like the map legend here, purple forest roads or ORV open primary roads here, and zoom out. Almost everything is obviously legal where I live here in central Wisconsin. So I haven't put this to work yet on the unit itself. This is just the unboxing as of right now, and we'll get to actual ripping with this and figure out how everything works. So as you can see, almost everything nowadays in 2023 is open up to UTV, ATV. So Wood County Park, up in there. So yeah, we'll see how this works. So, all right, so continue watching for me putting this on the wheeler itself. I'm gonna need to mount that somewhere in the middle. I'll figure that out here shortly, and then go for a rip time. All right, here we are on a nice day finally. So just want to test out the VVmapping and the Garmin 65 Drivesmart. So let's hop in and see what it does, see if the turn-by-turn works, all that hot jazz. So, all right. So as you can see, mostly everything around me is all road roads until you get to the Cedar Refuge. It keeps me on the trails. It tells me obviously where to go. It's a lot better than a paper map. I did have to change a setting as I typed in a buddy's address, just like a normal GPS. It wants you to it reroutes you a lot. So I had to take the fastest route off as an option and just type, do an option as, I think a straight line or something. So it got away from the computer to actually keep telling me to reroute or turn around. So that was one of the things I had to play around with. Yeah, I mean, it's a GPS, tells you where to go. To be honest, the turn-by-turn with the radio on, with the engine, it's louder than shit. I said I can't hear turn-by-turn, so that's one of the features I was looking forward to having, but also does not give you the turn-by-turn directions on trails. So the Garmin's doing its job, it's just not depicting what are the trails and what are roads, but the VVmapping is what overrides that and is what's showing you what trails are legal and what to stay on. So either way, you're not getting turn by turn, but at least it's better than flipping a couple pieces of paper and trying to read road signs when everything is right there for you. So a couple pluses, couple minuses, and then also I'll be ripping this trail. This is open as of right now. I don't know how the Garmin's going to stand up to a lot of dust, so I'm not sure how wet it's going to get. I know my GoPros get a lot of get wet, a lot of mud on them, but we'll see. I guess we'll see how tough they are when it comes to outside elements. So those are my first reactions as I'm just riding around local here and hit up this this trail and give you some more footage of the Garmin VVmapping. garage, I just want to give a final thought of the Garmin and the VVmapping. To be honest, I'm blown away. Garmin was $180. The GPS, the VVmapping, I should say, the VVmapping was $40. And again, here's all the information that they give you for $40. I think Jeremy Valley, I think him and his company go above and beyond the information that they supply to you for $40. Plus, like I said earlier, I believe you get the Wisconsin maps on there, you get the Minnesota maps, you get the Michigan maps. Everything is color coordinated for the most part around where I go riding. Everything is forest road or a county road, and then like I showed you, I found a couple of trails that were open at this time. So I got less than $250 invested in the Garmin and VVmapping compared to your Ride Command, which is going to run you an extra, I'm guessing, $2,500 to a $3,000 add-on option. I would honestly think about this when you do go and buy a brand new wheeler as a first option rather than Ride Command. And I think one of the last points I want to state, other than the price point, is it's plug and play. It was very simple, just to put that microchip in, loads everything up, and like I said, you got to do a couple of changes on your setting and the GPS, but that's very minimal. The learning curve was simple on this one, so very happy with what I got, and happy ripping. Wisco ripping out. Like, subscribe. Have a good summer.